What is up, ladies and gentlemen? How's it going? I hope you're doing very well indeed. This is Mr. Pat the Tomato. Thank you so much for tuning in, and welcome back to Hearts in FIFA 13 Career Mode. The retro game here, throwback, whatever you want to call it. I mean, is it retro at this point? I think it is. There's a stone on the floor. I don't know what's going on there. So I left the left the last episode on a bit of a cliffhanger, didn't I? Because we were offered that job. We were offered the job at PSV Eindhoven, and you guys have had your say. You have decided that we are not going to take the job. You really want to see Hearts, don't you? Yeah, you're really enjoying Hearts, and well, you know, we should see this through. Is the general opinion, at least for this season. Maybe in the next season or something, there might be something else, depending on what we achieve this season. But yes, you guys have sort of gone, well, you're doing something good here. Why would you leave something good? You know, if it ain't broken, don't, you know, what is it? If it ain't broken, don't fix it, or something like that. I can't remember the term, but anyway, yeah. So okay, we're gonna stay with Hearts. The other email that we had, I was reminded about that, was we had an update on the youth squad. So we've had a few more sort of things that we've learnt about our youth team here. So got Rasmus Berg over here. So yeah, a lot of these guys are going to be pretty good, aren't they? Let's face it. We've got some really good potential here. We've sort of harnessed a whole load of talent from Scandinavia over here. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. Of course, Lars Skagestad over here is eligible. He's a winger. And we could maybe look to promote him into the first team in sort of January, and then maybe send him out on loan. That's quite possible. We're not too sure. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. He could be a replacement for Andrew Driver eventually if he decides to go. We'll see what happens in the January transfer window, because Driver might decide to go. So we'll have to see. Okay. Anyway, we are away to Kilmarnock then in this game. This is quite an interesting one because first versus third. So we have a significant advantage over Kilmarnock at this point, but we want to make it bigger. We want to extend the advantage. So this would be a good one to win. We're coming off the back of that 2-0 win against Aberdeen as well, which was a scrappy affair. But it was raining, it was horrible, it was not particularly brilliant conditions, and we managed to come through. So, good. Right. So, oh, God, I've just replaced... for the love of God. Right. McGowan. I've made a right hash of that, haven't I? McGowan is definitely not going to be the captain. Toft needs to play. Lukaku. Armenteros. Papa Flippolopoulos. Kadri is going to play this one. We'll see how he goes. Hopefully his fitness will be all right. And we've got right midfield. We've got Chimichera. Oh, yeah, of course, because we've got Driver out. So Chimichera sort of has to play again here. Well, he doesn't have to. We could play somebody else over there. This is where having that winger would have been handy. I think he'll be okay. I think Chimichero will be all right. Okay. And then, of course, we want to make sure that the captain is Webster. There we go. Done. Okay, right. Let's go. I think Kilmarnock signed quite a few players in the summer transfer window, so that team looks a bit different as far as I can see. That doesn't really look like the Kilmarnock of the first season. I've got to be honest, which is maybe why they're doing slightly better. They were in third place for a little while. I seem to remember in the first season they were up there a little bit, or they were sort of fourth. No, they were fourth. They were one of the teams. It was them and Dundee United, wasn't it, who were harassing us for a little while in third place. That's right. So yeah, they've actually risen up the table a little bit more here, and it's snowing. Okay, interesting. We've gone from several games in the rain to snow. So let's see how we get on in the snow. The ball tends to stop quite a lot in the snow and is very slow. But I love playing with an orange football. It's brilliant. And actually, I prefer the snow to the rain. The rain is just the worst for me. I absolutely hate the rain. Snow is quite interesting, though. Sliding tackles are quite hard to do in the snow. Because you sort of grind to a halt a little bit when you're doing sliding tackles, which can leave your men very much out of position. Papadopoulos here. Okay, that's okay. Let's just get that down on the floor. Let's control it. Play the passing game and see how we go. Ooh, that was a bit hard. Right, let's go down here. Azogue. Armenteros. Papadopoulos. It's going to be a shot on the turn. It was only just past the post. I wasn't very hopeful of it. Wasn't very hopeful of the shot, but yeah, he's not gone too far away there with that one. It was that chance signing. It was one of those weird ones. We had a bit of money to spare and we needed somebody up front, so we just signed him, and he's actually come on leaps and bounds. And he's playing a lot more football this season as well. He was already happy with the football he was playing, but he'll be even happier this season. Oh, good run, Stevenson. Oh, I was just looking to thread the ball through. It was Papadopoulos who was over there. And I was just looking to thread it through with the through ball, but he couldn't get it out of his feet. He's being harassed again there. Kadri. Good ball. Slightly bizarre pass, but sure. Azogue. Trying to lure him into a tackle. Oh, he scored! It was a hopeful shot. I really didn't think it was going to come off. But Papadopoulos. Oh my God, I love trying to say his name. It's funny. It was it was a strange shot, but that's where the snowy conditions come into play. The bounce is odd, and the goalkeeper can get trapped. We've won the ball. Really? Oh. Wasn't sure that was a foul. All right. I'm just going to go and steal it back. But yeah, good finish in the end. Quite happy with that. He hasn't scored in a little while, so he hasn't played that much, to be fair. So. Got to get your head on that. Oh, he didn't get his head on that, but luckily it was quite a tame header. Asp. Ah. Really sly goalkeeper. Ha ha ha. That was a weak pass. Ball got lost in the snow a little bit there. Poor Craftsman always blaming his equipment, of course. Oh, it's happened again, though. Loose ball, but Kadri's nicked it. Play the through ball. Papadopoulos, he's not going to get there, though. Oh. He's already scored once. He's interested again. He's well up for this one, obviously. Which is strange, because he's Greek, so he probably doesn't even know what the snow is. I remember that one year. There was that one year, I can't remember when it was, when Greece had snow for like the first time in like 50 years or something silly. It was, it might have even been longer than 50 years, and obviously loads of people didn't really know what it was like, or yeah, it was one of those. So incredible. Oh, I was just looking for that little through ball there for Chumachero. I think that's a corner though. Stevenson, what can we deliver here? Header, yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I wanted. Kadri. Oh, loft it in at the top. Oh, I didn't quite get enough on it. Trying to loft it in at the back post. Let's just control this. Okay, we're very much on top in this one. Kilmarnock have had almost nothing other than that quite tame header. McGowan, the hell are you doing there? Whoa! It's a corner. We're going to shoot here. Oh, a little bit acrobatic. Toft is charging back here and has done a good job. Didn't quite win the ball. Oh, no, I completely mistimed that. Toft has then come all the way back here and has successfully tidied up. Excellent work, matey boy. Of course, he was the youth signing. And turns out he's a bit of a gem, so he's worth quite a lot of money as well. So should he get lofty career ambitions, then... All right, Celtic beat St Johnstone. It was a full-time score, that one. So if we can maintain our lead here, then we'll continue to stay 2 points ahead of them. Just about keeping ahead of them at the moment, aren't we? Really, it's quite the battle at the top at the moment between us and Celtic. Oh, Kadri's made it through. Here comes the pace. Oh, he's gonna finish it though, and it's offside. I could have passed it. I was thinking about passing it. Decided to take the early shot to see if I could catch the goalkeeper out, and in the end, it didn't quite come off. Ooh, that was a strange one. Okay.
He's kept that one out well, but that's the
okay,
sort of
Lukaku.
that he has to make.
Very much on top here. This is really good. I'm just hoping. I think we need to seal it with a second goal, to be honest.
Well, they're in a good position here.
That's what we really need to do, because we've had a few. We had. Oh, who was it? We were ahead. Actually, it was the Krakow game. We were at home. We were 1-0 up quite early on, and then we had chance after chance, and we didn't take them, and they ended up equalising. So we need to learn from that. We need to make sure that we kill off games when we're ahead.
That's a good pass. He's got it back again. Stevenson.
Nice football, this. We're going to have a pop. Could have possibly gone in there and stolen that, but didn't, unfortunately. It was a bit of a attempt at predicting where he was going to go with the ball there, but didn't quite happen. But Stevenson came back there and did some good work. So Lukaku's made a run forward here. Let's acknowledge that with a pass. He's kept going there as well. Unfortunately, I went infield and then lost the ball.
That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Well, this is how it is in terms of shots.
Kadri is really harassing them here. Right, is Webster going to be able to get to this? No, McGowan will though, that's fine. I changed players because I thought Webster might be a bit closer. Sure, Armenteros is just being allowed to drift forward there. There's a ball on there for Kadri.
Oh, it's a great chance.
Go back to him, yeah.
Return pass. Now they're passing
nice.
the ball well.
Oh! Shoot! Yes! Kadri with a nice little bit of skill there. They all went forward and Kadri cuts it back through. I'd like to see that again. It was really good move in the first place. Lovely little pass there. That was unlucky. And he's just... Yeah, there was a mess. I don't know what happened, but it was the... Yeah, he's just taking it beyond him as he's trying to clear the ball. It's a really weird one. Excellent, and we were talking about killing off games. There you go. That's exactly what we wanted there. Right, Kadri, you have just scored, mate, but you are going to go off now. Sutton's going to come on. We'll get Tawil on in place of Chumachero because he's knackered. And that will be that, I think. And hopefully that should be the game tied up here. Excellent stuff. The good form.
And this will be 2 changes.
The Hearts party is still on.
And it's 2-0 here.
Can't actually remember what we called it. We called it something else. It wasn't quite the Hearts party. It was something else, wasn't it?
It's going to be a substitution here for the home side.
We called it a different name, and I can't remember what it was. And it's actually frustrating me that I can't remember what it was. Can we chip it forward?
Intentions of the
what a great ball. Sutton, nice. Tawil. Oh, just trying to loft it back in towards Sutton.
And the danger was considerable. It stopped.
Nice counter-attack,
though.
Oh, great challenge from Armenteros. And again, brilliant work from him.
Looking to reach the ball with a slide tackle. They're giving it away straight away.
Right, Tawil, who's just come on. That wasn't quite what I wanted to play, but hey ho.
Piece of defending there to stop that pass opening up the team.
Oh dear. Here comes the goalkeeper though. The bounce is just going to head towards him. Lukaku got a little bit trapped there. Not that it should have been him who was trying to track that, but the lofted pass beat the centre backs. So
that passing is top class.
Okay, let's just Move the ball around. Good from Azogue. Sutton was trying to hold him off. It is a foul. He was pulled back.
Not a nice challenge. What will the ref do?
The Hearts party. Oh, it's annoying me that I can't remember what it was. What the term was. We called it something else, didn't we? Do we want Lukaku to be taking this? In fact, you know what? Do we care? We're 2-0 up. Let's go for it. Whoa. He's going to hit this one anyway. The ball came back to him. Cool, that was a good bit of skill from that player. Bloody hell. Armenteros is the one trying to get back here, and he's going to do so successfully. Good work from him. And that's another solid 2-0 win, actually. The first one was a bit scrappy against Aberdeen, the previous 2-0. But that one was a little bit more solid. Yeah, very happy with that one.
They're on a decent run at the moment at this stage of the season, and another win to extend that run.
Oh, Pablo, yeah, okay, fine. I thought Azogue man of the match, not quite so sure about that, but yeah, it was shared with Papalopoulos. So, and that puts the gap to third place at 14 points. So, barring some sort of collapse, it really should just be between us and Celtic now at the top for the league. We're going to battle it out with Celtic for the season, I think.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Clydesdale Bank Premier League.
The Hearts party. Colombia want to know if we want to do international management. I'm going to say no. Although Colombia are a good international team. So, PSV not the one for me. Damn. Very interesting. Okay, right. So, turn our attention to the Euro League. How are we doing in the... How is that table looking? Should have a look at that in a second. And then we got, is that Hibernian again?
Third bottom, Ross County with 11 points.
Blimey, we've only just played them recently. That's quite interesting. Alright, we got Olympiacos at home. Okay. Okay, the Andrew Driver affair. The media's still speculating. Driver initially said that he was thinking about leaving, and then he came to us and said starting to have doubts. But he's been on the treatment table for a while, so we don't know what his morale's going to be like when he comes back into the team. That's the thing. Okay, so how are we actually doing in the... I was just hoping it would appear over there on the... on the screen, but I can't be bothered to wait. Let's have a look. Where are we? Can't even remember what group we're in. There we are. We're in Group F. Okay, so not too bad. We're in second. Spartak Moscow are actually top at the moment. That's quite interesting. Yeah, because we had that disappointing home draw, but then Olympiacos have lost twice. So if we beat Olympiacos here... Hang on. If we beat Olympiacos here, we will go 5 points clear of them with 6 to play for. No, so we can't qualify. Okay, we can't qualify. I was thinking if we beat Olympiacos, do we qualify? No. Because we could still lose both of our remaining games. And Olympiacos can get to 9. So we can't qualify. That's what I was trying to work out. No. Okay. All right, but it would be a huge step towards qualification if we could. Okay, so that's it for now then. So cheers for watching, guys. This has been myself, Matt Tomato. Be sure to subscribe to follow the series. Join me next time for more from our playthrough here with FIFA 13 Career Mode in Hearts. See you later.